to driving anymore is knowing which lane to get in to make your turns. I got a full tank of gas, and let me tell you why I always got to keep it at least at a half a tank. Because when you get on 95, if there's an accident, you could be sitting there for hours and then you'll run out of gas. The first time I went to live in my summer home in Ocean City, I was in my Hummer, and it took me 12 hours to drive 4-hour trip. I'll tell you why. Some guy had shot his wife and then himself on that bridge going into Ocean City, and they had to shut down one whole way, and then they took the other side of the bridge to make it into a two-way, whatever the hell that means. Okay, so they had to redirect traffic, and for 12 hours I had drank a big gulp from 7-Eleven, and let me tell you what, sitting there for 12 hours waiting for them to redirect the whole bridge, I had to go, and there was tractor trailers to the right and left of me, so you know, I couldn't be too discreet, but I couldn't hold it anymore, so I just went into the big gulp cup, and I overflowed a big gulp cup, and then the only thing I had in the Hummer to save the seats was a Chico jacket, so I put that under me to absorb any of the overflow. Okay. Needless to say, you should always keep your tank at least half filled, because you don't know. And I recently saw or heard from my granddaughter that this person was not paying attention, texting, and she went underneath a tractor trailer, and she, of course, now is no longer here. And people think texting is just texting with your fingers, but texting is also reading a text. I totaled 3 cars reading a text. And I asked the tow truck driver, I said, why am I'm the only one that's driving away and the other people have to be put on a tow truck? And he said, because you have a 20-year-old car and these other vehicles are new and they're made out of styrofoam. I didn't believe him. Oh, shoot. What the hell is going on here? You know, these construction workers are not putting up signs to let you know that they're working on the place. You could run into them. Yeah, now I forgot what I was talking about. So, yeah, never get on the major thoroughfares with less than a half a tank, because you don't know what you're going to expect. And like I said, just reading a text is the same as texting. I think my brother was having a, what's it called when you turn 50? You have to have that exam. Oh, God, I forgot what it's called. Well, you all know what I'm talking about. So I need to get home. But I've had so much fun with my granddaughter. We went to Claire's or Icing's or whatever it's called, the mall, and we bought her mother a birthday present. Her mother's birthday is always 7-Eleven. And we actually went by her mom's house, and I hugged her. And she lives in a wonderful house, but you can't get out of her driveway without having people direct you out. It's on a curb, on a hill. It actually terrifies me. But I swear, I think I made my decision today to move to West Virginia, where they have no codes, where you can, you know, build anything you want without having to get permits from the county. That's where I want to live. I grew up in a place like that, in an old farmhouse on 350 acres. We had no running water, no bathroom, and I had the best time of my life. We had no telephones. wasn't until we moved to the big city that my mother stayed on the telephone for the rest of her freaking life. And I do mean the rest of her freaking life. I mean, her telephone bill before all this, before they, I don't know, what is that word? It's the Ambien, I'm telling you. What is the word when they changed the phone system, because my mother's phone bill was $1,000 a month. There went my father's whole Social Security check. But then they changed the phone thing where, you know, if you called anybody, it was long distance. Now you could call anywhere and it's long distance. So I'm gonna go in the store just for a moment. It's like part of my ritual. It's important to have rituals. I'll come right back.